Hey guys, it's Jess with the Lion's Den. Good morning. It's the day after Christmas, and today is going to be, I guess, officially my first day that I'll be back doing what I normally do, routine-wise. I've been kind of like hit and miss all year, not a month, not for, a few weeks, but straight up for like almost a whole year. I've been on hiatus. Health issues came up. Some personal things came up in my life. We had a few deaths in the family this year. So, just I had a lot going on. And from what I've seen, like from other people, it seems like a lot of people this year that I've been around have, all had issues going on. And so, I know that's not an excuse, but I just needed to really just kind of just disconnect, if that makes sense. Just disconnect and just kind of, remind myself of who I am and what I bring to the table, and where I want to go. I don't want to just be stuck in the same spot. When we came out with the Lion's Den, we were always innovative. We were always ahead of the game. And I don't want to say it was comfort, but I do want to say that it was more, just, I don't know. I don't know if anyone ever feels the way I have felt this year, just lost. Just what's my purpose? I guess my focus needed to be reshifted, and I can't stress that enough that, it happens to everybody. Everybody in their life is wondering, what's my purpose? Where am I going from here? What do I need to do? And if you're not, then you need to, because you need to figure out what it is that God brought you on this earth for, and where are you going, and what are you doing, and how are you going to impact others? And if that's not happening, what is our purpose? What is the purpose? We should always be trying to push others to do better. We should always try to make people feel love, show people acts of kindness. The world is cold, and it's seems so much colder this year, and if we can just be the little amounts of love that's there to remind people that not everybody is a jerk, and it's not even that everybody's a jerk. I think people are broken, or people think that they need to put this persona about them, that they are a certain way and be a certain way, and drama attracts drama, attracts attention. One thing I don't like is drama, and for some reason I feel like this year it just follows me. So, I don't really know where I'm going with this, but point being is I took a step back. That's pretty evident. And this year, for the 2019 year, this will definitely be the year that I rise back up. So I'm claiming it. I'm putting it out there. I'm owning it. Not necessarily with just competing. I don't even think that that's my focus anymore right now. And I know I have suits that I have not worn. I think I have like 3 or 4 that I have not worn that I've gotten. But I don't know. My focus is not there. It's not because of not knowing how. It's not, that it's not that. There's more to life right now, that there's more things I'm trying to accomplish than getting on stage. It doesn't mean that I feel defeated. It doesn't mean that I don't think I'm capable of doing it. I just think that right now my priorities are not that. If I do compete, hey, that'll shock you and me both. But right now it's really just about growth. It's really, and within myself, within the den. Where are we going? There's a lot to do. I have a goal, and it's going to take me, come January, officially, it will be a year and a half that I have got to get a certain goal accomplished. And those of you who are around me, y'all know what that goal is. Those of you who don't, just stay tuned, because you will know. And it's not just a goal for myself. It's a goal for, those who are in my life actively. So, yeah, it's a great goal. Um, I will get better at not saying every 5 seconds. So, it's 2019. It's gonna be the year. I feel it, and like I said, I claim it. I'm gonna take it wholeheartedly. 2018 sucked. I think this was about lessons learned. It was about discovery. It was about finding out just how strong you are. It was a very interesting year, so to speak. So, like I said, I'm claiming it. 2019 is going to come hardcore. Stay tuned, because not only am I going to have a series of me getting back on track, but also with my fitness, not in other stuff, but just in my fitness. But maybe you'll understand where I'm at. Oh, also too, like, I've got a lot, we have a lot going on. So, Grubhub is in effect now. Diner, I think Diner, is it called Diner Dash? Forgive me, I forgot what the other one is. But there's another one that's like Grubhub that we're going to be adding on. So that one should be getting updated soon. I don't know what's up with Uber Eats. So we'll see what's going to happen with those things. We're also going to be adding on, I think, a few others, but for like the supplements also. My online program is blowing up. We've had really good success. This will now be the 4th round, and it has been awesome. The women that have signed up to do this, they are amazing. Our next round is going to be January 7th of 2019. That does not mean you sign up January 7th of 2019. That means that you are ahead of the game and you sign up now. So that way you guys have a few days, a couple weeks to, read through everything, figure out how to do everything, get your meals prepared, come up with a schedule when you're going to work out and you're going to do things. So, just be prepared, go into 2019 and go in prepared. If you're just, kind of like, oh, okay, I'll start my workout program next year, but then you do nothing, you're not preparing. You're preparing yourself for ultimate failure. And then in a month you'll be giving up. And this isn't just on my challenge, it's just in life, period. We claim these resolutions and we say we're going to do better at not drinking as much, not eating crap as much, working out more, saving money, things like that. And then after a month going in, it's like, who cares? Oh, I didn't lose the weight I wanted. Oh, I'm not saving as much money faster as I thought I would. Whatever it is, you've got to go through it. You've got to prepare yourself. How are you going to do these things? How are you going to make time to work out? A lot of people give the excuses that, oh, I can't work out because of my kids. Really? My kids are in sports too, and my daughter is in club volleyball. And, every weekend is going to be tournaments, so my entire Saturday, sometimes Saturday and Sunday, one weekend we'll be in Houston for the whole weekend. It's mind over matter. It's okay. I get being there to watch the games and I totally get that, but then use that as your day off. The practices, I can tell you right now, as an athlete, I didn't care that my mom was not standing there while I was practicing. What mattered to me as an athlete was that my family or whoever came to see me, they were there on the game days. They were there on the days that it mattered. It's so if you're there with your kids while they're at practice, then go and, go run, go outside, go do a body workout, utilize what you have around you. If there's bleachers and they're safe for you to stand up on, stand up and squat. there's a lot of things that you can do. You know, you've got so many things at your fingertips. You know, you've got, I don't know how many YouTube videos or how many fitness people are out there, how many people, whether their form is horrible or not, they're still out there. They're still giving you an idea. You can implement that and make it your own. If you're not sure if they're doing a squat right, you know, ask, you know, shoot, ask me. I'm fine with that. You know, if you are trying to eat healthier, you know, and you say that you can't afford, you know, our meals, or you can't afford prepared meals, or you can't afford to even prepare the meals yourself, look at where you're spending a lot of your money. I can guarantee you a lot of people spend money on things that we shouldn't be spending money on, and me included. You know, it's late, it's, you know, hey, we just left our kids' practice, and you know, we're going to run through Whataburger or Cane's, or we're going to run through, and I'm not endorsing any of those, I'm just throwing those out there, you know, and it's easier to run through it's easier to run through, you know, a drive-through than it is to go home. You're already exhausted, and then you have to cook. I get it. But that's where you spend a few hours out of your week and you actually prepare the meals. And then I get the other thing I get a lot of is, well, it's hard to prepare for me and it's hard to prepare for my family, or my husband won't eat that, or my kids won't eat that. Well, then prepare things for them that they can eat during the week while you're preparing your meals. You know, make it a family thing. Make it where you and the kids, or if your husband's like, I ain't gonna be in the kitchen, you know, whatever. But make it a thing where, you know, when you guys look back when your kids are older, they remember those things. You know, I did it when the kids were little and they remember that. So don't use that there's not money there, you know, because there is. And if you can't afford, you know, to buy food, then, you know, go and look on getting on food stamps, or get on, you know, some sort of assistance. You know, don't be ashamed of that. If you qualify for it, you should be getting it. You know, it's a means to help you improve your life. You know, there's a will, there's a way. You know, if you're constantly getting your hair and nails done, and you're always up to date on makeup, but you're struggling to buy food, that's not the priority. You can definitely look pretty, you know, without having to go buy all the new palettes and the new this and the new that. You know, your food comes first, guys. Your food comes first. You know, stay away from sodas. I know it kind of went off on a little tangent on all kinds of different things, but the focus is there will be a series. I'm not sure how long it's going to be for. My goal is to plan for the next 3 months. So have like a 12 series. I'm going to commit myself to that. So yeah, I'm just going to run a recap real quick. So focus on where your money's going. Focus on how you're spending your money. You'll find that you can actually afford to eat better. Don't focus on, oh, I got to get organic this and I got to get that. Clean it. You know, just start with eating leaner proteins. And then if you can upgrade to grass-fed type meats and things like that, then go for that. You know, don't break your bank account trying to eat better. It's preparation. It's cleaning it. There's so much other things to focus on than that. So look at your budget and look where you can cut things so that you can improve your quality of life, guys. You've got to live, I mean, on average, we live to 75, you know, in our 70s. Most of us that, you know, I communicate with are in our 30s, 40s, 50s. I have a few 60-year-olds that I work with. You know, just, we've got to make our lives worth it. You know, if we're sick and we're in the hospital constantly, that's not a life. That's not living. You know, truly live, make better choices with your health, keep your stress levels down. You know, we can do it. You know, we can do it. We have so many things out there now that we, you know, get instantly. So, you know, life doesn't have to be that stressful, and it doesn't have to be that hard. And that, I'm taking my own advices here too. It doesn't have to. If somebody is being negative in your life, get out. don't stay, don't be involved with this person or these people if they are causing you to have a negative effect. If people are talking about you, who cares? Believe me, that has been a thing for me this year, that it's like I give and I give and I give. I never once ever asked for any sort of, thank you, or I don't ask for any of that. Nobody owes me that. I do things just because maybe when they're older, or maybe, they'll look back and say how much I helped them, but I don't need validation. I don't need, in the back of their heads, they know I've tried to do anything that I can do for them. Or, yeah, so anyway, just gonna recap again, and then I'll disconnect. Let's just say we'll start off with a 12-week series of YouTube. That will start the 1st of January. Of course, content has to be built up. I gotta actually work out and prepare my food. So that is gonna happen. Y'all will see that. You'll get to look on the inside of me going from fit to our word fat, or overweight or normal, whatever, to getting fit again. So you guys will get a glimpse of that. You'll get a glimpse of what I'm eating. If you guys want to make changes into your life, you need to do something. You need to own it. Nobody's going to do it for you. You don't hire a personal trainer or someone to help guide you and then you just expect instant results. If you're not putting the work in, you're not going to get it. It's not going to happen. If you're putting the work in, you're going to get it. Do not starve yourself because that's what you think you need to do to lose weight. No, you don't. You eat. You eat, and you eat a lot, and you eat consistently. And then money management, just focus on where you're spending your money. When you say you can't do something, look at your bank account and see where you're spending your money so that you know if you can. Because I guarantee you, you can. You just have to budget. We don't need to get our hair done every other week. We don't have to get our nails done every 2 to 3 weeks. It literally, at the end of the day, is budgeting. So I gotta let you go. Customer just walked into the den and I need to run in and help her. So you guys have a great day. Love you guys. Thank you for everything that you guys have done. And let's bring 2019, bring it out. Bring out you. Bring out the good in you. Bring out the light in you. And don't settle. Do not settle for BS. Do not settle for toxic relationships or friendships or toxic people in your life. You have the capability of saying, I don't want it. And you can walk away with it. You can walk away and then you can pray for them and you can let it go. Because only you are entitled of creating your own happiness. Nobody's going to do it for you. The world is cold and the world loves to see people suffer. And that is, no, we're going to rise up. So rise up. That doesn't mean treat people crappy. Treat people just like you want to be treated. Treat people the way you would treat Jesus if you saw him on the side of the street. Be humble. Stay humble, guys. And you'll have an awesome rest of the year. We only have one more week. So God is good. And I will see you soon. Those are prepped. Workout.